A few days ago, Jonathan McIntosh, a man known for saying things so extraordinarily stupid he has a full retard-style meme named after him, said something, well, extraordinarily stupid. I'm going to read his tweets verbatim and in full context so that I can stop any accusations of cherry picking or misconstruing what was being said. You know what's actually insulting to the medium as an art form? Reviewers consistently treating video games like glorified children's toys. Now, I actually do agree with McIntosh here. It's a weird thing to say, I know, but he actually says something reasonable here. Next tweet. Maybe how much fun you had is critical if you're reviewing a McDonald's Happy Meal, but stop reviewing video games like they're just toys. And you lost me, Johnny boy. For full context, I'll keep going with this. Interactive media desperately needs more experiences that are not designed and marketed around being fun as the primary feature. Those three tweets came at about the same time, in just a half-hour time span on the 29th. A full 24 hours later, he gives another tweet saying, I use the word fun here the way the major game publishers often use it, which is basically shorthand for adrenaline high via power fantasy. First off, Johnny boy, no, you did not mean it that way. You just changed it when people started telling you that was fucking ridiculous. If you had meant it that way, you would have said it right then. You're putting out tweets at a really random time. Just, I believe it would have been 1 or 2 p.m. your time. And you were doing it over the course of half an hour. I don't think you were so busy as you couldn't take another 10 seconds to put out a tweet saying, oh, by the way, this is what I mean by fun. Second, I've noticed this mentality a lot from critics and journalists and people of McIntosh's nature. These people who feel that I am above this need for fun or entertainment or enjoyment. I must have my art and sophistication from this in order to derive any pleasure. Look, I'm going to say this as simply as I can, and I mean this for any medium. If I'm not enjoying myself, I'm not using it. The same goes for books. If I'm not engaged while reading, I put the book down. TV, movies, I'm not entertained, I turn it off. Video games, if I'm not having fun, I stop playing. YouTube shows are even the same. If I'm not enjoying it, off it goes. Yes, I don't care what medium it is. Your enjoyment does matter. Hell, even paintings matter in this. If you don't like what you're looking at, you're not going to want to look at it. It's simple. That does not mean it is not art. It just means people like stuff, and especially in a form of art where you can buy and sell it for mass consumption in video games, movies, TV shows, etc. People's enjoyment does matter in that. It's not the end-all, be-all, but it does matter. And I'm using fun in the correct term. I'm not saying, oh, well, it has to be a dark, brooding thing where you are exhausted or you feel sad or depressed from this. I'm meaning fun in, I've played Darkest Dungeon. I felt cheated, infuriated, depressed by that game. I loved it. It was fun every bit of the way through. I always enjoyed my experience in it. Same with Hearthstone. I may be infuriated, by some moments where I feel cheated. I may get annoyed. I always have fun, and I keep going back. Movies, TV shows, whatever term you want to use, entertaining, engaged, fun, I don't care, it's all the same thing. I don't understand this mentality that something cannot be fun for it to be art. People who have been enjoying art have been doing so because they liked it. It was entertaining. Since the earliest caveman started drumming or painting on a wall or something. This is just basically Macintosh trying to stroke his e-peen for all of his hipster buddies. It's what it is, but it's annoying that this has become the norm for critics and journalists. Liking something is subjective. I fully admit this. Putting your bias out front, saying, I like these things, I don't like these things, and then letting people gauge based on that is actually really good. Maybe that's why these journalists can't compete with YouTube. They can't seem to understand that this is what a lot of YouTubers do and say, and it works there because we, as the people that watch these videos, know what they like and don't like, so we can gauge based off of that. Just a minor rant about Macintosh, well, going full Macintosh. And the sky is blue. Peace out.